What's going on, Snezzy family? In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to make shirts for your clothing brand. So you already know that there's 3 ways that you can outsource your clothing. You can either use a print on demand, you can make the shirts yourself, or you can outsource them through a manufacturer in China or Pakistan or wherever you find a manufacturer at. So Printify is an on-demand website to where you can outsource making shirts, hoodies, they got wallets, fanny packs, posters, you name it, they pretty much have it. And you come up with the design, you put it on the shirt, and then you ship it to your customers or you ship it to yourself to fulfill your orders through yourself. Now, if you're looking to outsource your clothing brand through a manufacturer, then you're gonna have to find one through Alibaba, Instagram, Facebook. You could find some on TikTok. I even manufacture some of my own clothing. I heat press, and I'm currently getting into screen printing, and I outsource my embroidery work. Alright, so let's get into the step-by-step process of how to make these shirts. Alright, so this entire process isn't possible without a Cricut. You're going to need one of these to be able to cut the vinyl for your designs. You can cut out any single color designs with a Cricut, and you're going to want to go to the Cricut design space and upload your design in there. Size the image as needed. It can only do a 12 by 12 design. These are some of the designs I made with this Cricut. You just got to weave out the excess vinyl, and then you have your design ready to print on your shirt. Let's go over to the heat press. So when pressing my shirts, I like to lay them out first and give them a nice press before I lay the design on. Put this under here, a nice press. We'll give it about 30 seconds. And then what I like to do next is I like to fold it in half so I find the center mark of the shirt. So as you can tell, it's nice and folded up. We have the center line in there. Then you just bring it back out, lay it back on your mat, down on your heat press. It's all even. Now as you can tell, you have your center mark right in here. You have it right in here. And what I like to do is give it another quick press for like about 10 seconds. Alright, that's 10 seconds. And then you have your center mark in here to where you're able to put your design directly at the center of it. I do my designs 4 inches down. I obviously have them a little crooked on the sheet, so I have to line them up perfectly. Say you have a straight design, then you're going to be able to put this right on here, directly in the center of the garment without having to do any extra measurements or anything like that. Okay, so I take my lint roller, I get all this excess, make sure there's nothing on my transfers, and I stick it right here on that center line that I created, which as you guys can see. Then I'm going to take my tape measure, and then I'm measuring 4 inches down. With other designs, you want to try to have 3 fingers in between. That's about like the center of the shirt, depending on how big your design is and what all kind of design you have. All right, we got the snazzy where it needs to be. Let's get on to the press. When you're pressing a shirt, I like to put my protection garment over it, and then I slide it under. I like to set my heat press at 30 seconds and 330 degrees, and then I press it twice. It all depends on what kind of vinyl you have and what kind of blanks you have. So I give 1 press, 30 seconds, lift it up, and then I give another press, 30 seconds. And then I like to give it another press just like it is right here without the protection on it. Yeah, you want to do the first protection so it doesn't burn the vinyl as much. Say you want to do the second print down here, the print that I have to do down here, and then you don't cover this up with this protection garment. If you have this paper off, it's going to burn this red vinyl. I'll actually show you all an example on the screen right now. So this is what happens to your prints when you don't put a protection over them. So what I did was I printed this first. I set my machine on 400 degrees because I've been trying out different temperatures recently. And I printed this first, it was perfectly fine how it was. And then I laid this one down, printed that, and then I didn't put the protection over this right here, so it burnt onto my heat press, and I had to turn my heat press off, start my whole process over for the day, and scrub the bottom of my heat press because it was stuck on there. It literally burned onto the heat press. It was horrible. You do not want to do that. You want to make sure you protect your vinyl. Let's give this another press for another 30 seconds. All right, so that's printed. I take this little scraper, this Cricut scraper. I like to do like a little, sometimes I do this, sometimes I do this, sometimes I'll take the other end, sometimes I'll take the back end. It honestly don't matter, but you want to make sure all your vinyl, it should press into the shirt every time, but sometimes when it doesn't press in all the way to the shirt, you have to take it off, put your protection garment over it, and then press it again. Make sure it's fully pressed into the shirt without this transfer paper on it. All right, let's see how it came up. Like for example, like right now, it's wanting to try and come up. So you just take this, go over that ass really hard. And then, as you can see, she's wanting to come up now. We'll start on the other end, pick up the other end. Now the other end is coming up beautiful. There we go. See, like normally it comes up easily like that, but you want to try to not crinkle your design on your shirt, because then it'll mess up the design, and then you'll have to throw away the blank, and then you waste money, and all kinds of different factors. You can waste money with the clothing industry. All right, so you have that design printed on your shirt. Now you want to do your second design. So you just move your shirt up, depending on how big your design is. I'm gonna go ahead and press this one more time. 30 seconds. Actually, no, we'll give it a 15. I gave that 30 seconds, but it's okay. And that John looks clean. The locust flower comes 2.5 inches down, 2.5 inches down. All right, that's perfect. We put our protection garment over it. And we press. We're gonna press this a second time, and then we're gonna take it up and package it in a clear mailing package. Now we're gonna press it again, lay our protection garment over it. That looks pretty fire. Let's package this up. All right, so I take my lip roller, lip roll all the hair I possibly can get off, everything I can. You don't want the customer getting something with a bunch of hair or a bunch of debris or anything on it. You want it to look nice for your customer, nice, good quality, and you want your customers to come back for more. All right, so after you get done lint rolling the shirt, you pinch it by the collar up here, fold it in half to where you like it. Make sure it's the right size for your poly mailer, your clear poly mailer. Hold that in right there, and you take it up, hold it just like that. Boom. You have your shirt ready, put in your package.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you like this video, drop a like and subscribe because things are about to get crazy. We just hit 100 subscribers the other day, and now we're at 500 in days. We're sitting at 571 right now. We literally were sitting at 67 on March 31st. It's April 4th now, we're sitting at 571. We also are about to have the 100 subscriber special and the 500 subscriber special posted here shortly. I'm not going to tell you guys what they are, but they're coming soon. Stay tuned. So if you guys want to join the movement, drop a sub, like, and comment. Everything helps. I appreciate everyone for all the love and support. Stay positive, stay true to yourself, and trust in your vision. I'll see you in the next video.